In the last video, we dealt with the idea of simplifying radicals, and we dealt with steps 1 through 3. In this video, we're going to worry particularly about getting rid of the radicals inside a denominator. For example, if I have something like 2 over the square root of 3x, anytime there is a single value with a radical in the denominator, if it's a square root, you simply multiply both the top and the bottom by whatever this square root is underneath. It gets a little more complicated if you get into higher root values, but we're going to focus solely on square roots. Notice this right here is equal to 1. So all we've done is multiply by 1, which changes nothing. And then as I multiply, I get 2 square root of 3x. And then notice here, square root of 3x times square root of 3x is going to come square root of 9x squared, which if we simplify it becomes 3x. When you multiply a square root by itself, the square root just disappears. And so here is our answer because nothing else can be further simplified. Notice you cannot cancel the 3's or the x's because one is under the radical and one is not. There are times when you have something like negative square root of 5x over 5 minus the square root of x. Notice here there's more than one term in the denominator. So instead of multiplying just by the radical, we're going to multiply by what's called the conjugate. And the conjugate is simply, we change the sign here. So instead of minus square root of x, this is going to become plus the square root of x. And we multiply both top and bottom by that same value because, again, this equals 1. I like to leave this portion the way it is because sometimes that will cancel. So instead of distributing, I will leave that to start with. And then on the bottom, notice we're doing 5 minus the square root of x times 5 plus the square root of x. We must FOIL. So we do first, which gives us 25, outside, which gives us plus 5 square roots of x, inside, which gives us minus 5 square roots of x, and then last, which gives us minus square root of x squared, which is just x. These middle terms cancel, and they always will. So when you are multiplying something by its conjugate, you only need to do the first terms and the last terms. So our final answer here is the negative square root of 5x times 5 plus the square root of x over 25 minus x squared. There's nothing that we can cancel because there's nothing that all the terms share, so we are indeed done.